In this video, we will see how to build one Elipse mobile server. So we want to connect one mobile server to one existing application and to see how we can monitor and control some tags. So the first step is to create one Elipse application. So I already made one domain in my Elipse Power Studio. So in this domain, I have already some tags. So I already have a client. This client is info tag. So you can see here I have my three-phase current, and I have the breaker position. And I'm using this IC 650 simulator. So the value you have here, 26, 36 and 25, they are the value here, and the position now is close, so is 1. But if you open the breaker, if I make the breaker to trip, then the value will go to 2, which is open. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to read this data from my Elipse mobile server, and also I can control one tag. So here, let's see, I already made one substation and one breaker. In my breaker, I already insert all the measurement for the three-phase and also the breaker position. Also, I want to make a temperature monitoring and control. So I made one internal tag, and this tag is temperature. The initial value is 25. So I can just read and write this tag. So I made a screen. So I will present the screen I made. So let's run the application now. I made a screen here, and you can see the value I have on my ID are the same as the one I read here, 14, 36 and 25, these three value here. And I have my symbol of the breaker one. So if I put my breaker in overcurrent, then the breaker will trip, and then I have 3 times 0 and the breaker is open. Okay, so this is working. I have I have everything here, which is perfectly working. Alright, and if I want, I can set the temperature here 41, for example, and the temperature is set to here. So I want to do the same thing from my Elipse mobile. So now let's go back to the installation of my Elipse mobile. So I right click on the installer file and I run an administrator. Press next. I accept, install. This installation is very quick, and I opened the server in a new browser. Okay, so now the server is running, which is very quick installation, and I am invited to create one administrator account. So I will create one account here. I will make a very simple one, admin 1234 and 1234. I create, and I have second welcome message. So thanks for installing Elipse Mobile. A simple application is ready running. You can create a new application using the application menu. So I have one application here as example. So you can see I have the different section: power, building, manufacturer, water and wastewater, and I have some block here, and each block have a title and icon. If I click on one here, I can go to one page, and in this page I have also one block which is for one tag. This symbol here means I can control, I can set the value. So if I click here, I can check auto and manual. I can just by one click I can change the value here. I can go back home, I go to maintenance, and here I can check this is reading, so I cannot click anything. So this is all reading because there's no any wrench icon. Okay. Then I go back to menu here, I go to monitoring. Here I can set the temperature if I want. Okay. Alright, so this is working. So let's go back and see what we have on this banner here. So I have the main menu, so I have some shortcut to application, trigger, page, user, connection, settings, about, support, and logout. And here I have my top level of the application, and on the right side I have edit, so here I can edit. So this is a demo application. Let's make a new one. So I go to application here, and I will make a new one, and I can make my new mobile server application. And now I have my new server application, and it's stopped. This one is running. So I can click on this one, and I just can press run. Then it will swap to this one, and it will become a default. So if I go here, now it's my application, which is empty now. So let's give a title to this one. So the name is home, title is my by server application. Save. And I can also make a subtitle. Okay. Application to connect to an existing Elipse Power. Yeah. Okay, so now I can edit this, or I can add something. So let's make a group or a page link. So let's make a group, and let's call this group power. And let's make one more group, and let's make like a building. So I have two groups. In this one, I will make a page link, and a page link is like monitoring, and the screen will make a new page, and the page name will be monitoring, the same name. So I have monitoring here, and here let's make the same one. I will make a page link, and I will make a new page, and it will be like monitoring, or like for example here I can check the temperature. Okay, save. Oh, this page link, this one is temperature. Okay, so if I click here, I just save, and if I click here, I have temperature, and in this temperature here I can add display. So here it will be temperature. Okay, and this one is, I will choose a correct image for temperature. So let's have the icon for temperature here, and I can choose tag. For now I have my temperature here. Alright, let's go back here, and in the power monitoring I will have -3 display, or if I want I can in this monitoring I can have a group of control. So I can have the breaker one, and then I can decide to have my current A. I can choose one is measuring with amp is perfect, and one more here, current B, and then here, okay, current B. So I can maybe separate a little bit to have better reading. And here this one is a currency, and the same icon here. Okay, breaker one. Okay, so what I can do, if I can write measurement here, and here I can make one more group, and it will be a breaker position. So as you can see, I can arrange my block, my tag block. I can arrange them in a group page or in a single page. I can make my own arrangement. Let's choose a correct icon for this one. Okay, and maybe other color. This one. Yeah. Okay, this is perfect. Breaker position and measurement. Okay, so this is ready, and go back here, and for building temperature, also here, this is only for the reading, but I will also make one, I will test other one, which is set points, and this is set temperature, and I will make a red one. Image is also temperature, just like this one. So this one is reading, and this one is just to set the temperature. Okay, so I arrange everything, temperature. So I will make okay monitoring and temperature here. So what we need to do now is we need to connect this application to the data, so to my existing Elipse Power application. So I need to go to connection, and I have no any connection now, so I can make one, add a new one, and I will choose I can connect to Elipse E3 or Power, SCADA, OPCDA, Demo, and Arduino. So I will choose E3 because it's like actually is Elipse Power here, and server is local. Oh, invalid correction name. So I think I should keep it to E3. Yeah, test is succeeded, so you cannot rename it. Okay, so let's save, and I have E3 and E3 OPC running on localhost. So this is running. Okay, so let's go back to my application now, and I can go here, and I can edit each of them, and I can go to tag function, and now I can go to E3, and you need some time for the Elipse mobile server to connect to the E3. So you can see that it's very easy to add to build first pages, and to insert in each pages different page link, and the page link will redirect to different group of tag, and in each group you can define several kind of tag. So one is only for monitoring, one is for like set point to control, and they also have other, like we can also toggle value if the value is binary. So it's very easy to build your own application. The reason why we implement this design is because we want to let the operator to find very easily and very quickly the tag you want to monitor or the tag you want to control. This is why the design is very simple. We just represent each tag by a block, and the block have only a name and icon, and operator can quickly know if this only for monitoring. In this case, there is nothing more than icon and the name. But if the tag is a set point, if the tag can be controlled, then we will have a range icon, and the operator can just by phone and with this finger it can control. Okay, so we are still waiting for the Elipse Mobile to read the E3 server, and now it's okay. I can read everything, and here I can click on my substation 1, breaker 1, and measurement, and I can read directly from current A, and current A I should have the value. Okay, and suffix, so I think I can write amp, but okay, let's see, I forget to no value received, so I have to check if I'm running the application now. Yes, now it's running. Okay, and then I can here I can go back, edit here, and for the first one, tag substation 1, and here breaker 1, measurement, current A, value, and I have to select and save. Yes, I have the correct value. Then let's do it for the current B and current C. Okay, so let's go back here and do it again. So it's loading the value. So actually you need some time to read the value from the Elipse mobile server to the Elipse Power. So this Elipse mobile server, it's very easy to implement and to install, and you can quickly build your own application in a very simple design, and also you can easily to connect to Elipse mobile server. Sorry, you can connect to the Elipse E3 or Elipse Power. You can also connect to the OPC server, and you can also connect to the Arduino. So we need some time to connect to the server for each time. So we already have a first reading here for the current A, which is 29. So let's check here. The value is 29, so it's correct. So now let's go to connect to substation 1, breaker 1, measurement, and current B and value. Select and save, and I have 36. And then let's go again and just check the tag here, and let's check info tag. No, I should read from substation 1, breaker, measurement, and current C, and value, and save. Oh, is it correct? Okay, let's try again. Okay, so still we need to wait some time to connect from the Elipse server to the local server, local E3 server or Elipse Power server. So we can check the second value here, 36. 36 is also a correct reading. And so now we access to the data, so we just can go to substation 1, breaker 1, measurement and currency, and let's go to value and select and save. And here we have also breaker position, so let's check history here. So the reason why now we only have a reading on current A and a reading on current B but not on current C, it's because you need to have a license to read all the tag. So now we only have a demo license. This is the reason why you only have the reading on this one, 29 and 36. If you want to have the full reading on all tags, you need to have a proper Elipse mobile license. You have to plug the Dogon key to the PC. But at your level, if you want to implement this application at your side, maybe you don't have any Elipse mobile server Dogon key. This is why I'm doing this application, so you can understand what you can do with the limitation of not having any key. Okay, so now I can go to the subposition 1, breaker 1, measurement and breaker position, and I choose value, select, and this is correct. I save here, and here I can go, so you can see here it's only two of them. I only can read two because I don't have any license. Okay, so I go back to here and go to temperature, and let's also edit this to temperature now. So the first one, I will edit the tag for temperature. So I go to E3 loading. So here I can read. I will read from the Elipse mobile to the Elipse power. So I can go to my substation 1, breaker 1, measurement, and I have temperature. And I can go to the value here and select and save. So I have the temperature here, which is 41 degree. Then here this set point. So to set the point here, I can choose. I will choose to modify in data. Here I should be able. It's still loading. It's still loading. So I can go to data, temperature, and I choose the value. Okay, and then I save. Okay, so here I am reading, and here I can also modify because I have this icon. I can save here. Okay, so if I go back to monitoring, I have the data for current A, B, and C and breaker position. And if I go back to building, I have the temperature. If I click here, I can change and save, and then it will also update the role value. All right, so it means that this application is working. As you can see now, I only can read the data on only two tags because I only have the demo license. So this is why I decided to have a first screen here for monitoring. Then now if she's ready, I can read only on these two. So let's make a simple test. First, I can open my SCADA and I can choose to input other temperature like 12 here. Okay, and just shortly after I can have an update on my Elipse mobile server and I have the updated temperature. If I go and choose to update to maybe 17 or 18, here I have my new temperature 18, and here I have my 18 temperature here. Okay, so this is working. So my application is working. I know how to build a Elipse mobile server, which is very easy, and I can connect to the Elipse Power application. I can also make some reading, and I can also control. I can also arrange my data in page and group page, which is very easy. I only have very few click each time to set up everything I want, and I can make my very simple application. I can also, if I want, I can go back to my application and I can check other applications. For example, here I can run this one, and here I have more complete application, and I can see other data. Here I have, for example, here I can check temperature. So actually, this is the same thing, and if I want, I can also modify, and I can see how this demo application is made. Okay, so this is it for now, and thank you very much.